Hello, today I'll be doing a video on Christian children suffering. Got myself some nice juice, custard type. When I think about Christian children suffering, think about how amazing God must be. Sometimes I think about what it'll be like for my 5-year-old self to have a crown of thorns on the head. Think about the depravity of man. And I think about how God relates to adults that are depraved. I think I know this because children are so vulnerable. They're in such a low state of being. They experience reality to such a lower extent. They've got so much to learn. So when a child suffers, it's very distressing. That makes me think about how amazing God must be. Because the suffering a child can experience, my 5-year-old self, for example, crown of thorns, that's significant. Suffering which a depraved adult can experience from God, it pales in comparison. In my mind, the mere fact that a child can experience pain, 5-year-old Joey experienced pain, crown of thorns, a hypothetical situation. It was pale in comparison to what an adult could experience from God. If God never created anything, no children would suffer. But God permits it to occur. if God is willing for a child to experience pain and suffering, then it makes me think about what some people must experience in hell. God is a just God. The way He would relate to a potential sinful child potentially ended up in hell would be far different from an adult which is sinful and which ends up in hell. It got me thinking about how amazing God must be. If God can watch a Christian child suffer, have a crown of thorns put on its head, then part of me just can't really even imagine what might befall this very sinful creature in hell. Very sinful adult creature in hell. It makes me think about how God isn't cowardly. God's the ultimate being. He does what He wants. No one can stay His hand or say to Him what to do His thing. I also was thinking about God's aseity and children. And children are in such a low state of being. And if a child were to enter into the presence of God, it would be so much different from if an adult were to enter into the presence of God. The child is like playful, perhaps a bit silly, perhaps a bit foolish. It's in such a slow state of being that for it to experience the presence of God would be like, wow, something really peculiar is occurring. It's like profound. the child could dance around in God's presence and be like, yippee! It could be all playful. They wouldn't really understand how profound God really is, because it's in such a low state of being. A child, 5 years old, it's come into existence. It's in a state of being. It was forced into existence. The creator can watch the child with unique interest. Oh, the child could dance around and be playful and could experience the presence of God, but it would still be so profoundly unique because the child would be in such a low state of being. It wouldn't really understand what was fully occurring. It would be like, oh. The profound thing is that the child is laid back, probably. Not worried about how profoundly amazing God is. What it really is to be within His presence. Sometimes I wonder what God would think if he only had little children. I think it would be perhaps a bit disappointing. Adults have more complexity. Communion can occur with an adult